Hi guys! Welcome to another episode of Learn Math with Sir Mark, and on this video, I'm going to discuss the problem that I posted on my Facebook group for grade 10, quarter 1, week 3, which is about geometric sequence. But before anything else, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click the bell button so that you will be updated whenever I'm going to upload a new one. So if you're ready, let's begin! Okay, problem number 1. The 30th and 50th term of a geometric sequence are 5 and 6 respectively. The question is, which term is 36 over 5? Okay, so remember, since what we have is 30th term, so we represent it as a sub 30, that's equal to a r raised to 29, right? And that's equal to 5. Okay. On the other hand, so the other given here is the 50th term, alright? So that is AR raised to 49, and that's equal to 6. Now the question is, which term is 36 over 5? Alright? So again, which term is 36 over 5? Alright. Now, how are we going to solve this type of problem? Remember, alright, yung 36 over 5, alright, 36 over 5 is the same as 6 times 6 pips. Right? 6 times 6 pips. Okay. Now, using the given, what is 6? Alright? Ano ba yung 6? Remember, yung 6 is AR raised to 49, right? So that means this 6 here, we can replace it by this one. See that? Okay, so therefore, this one can be written as AR raised to 49. See that? Okay, next. How about 6 over 5? So, doing the same, okay, yung 6 ko here, okay, so, yung 6 ko is AR raised to 49, okay, while my 5 here is AR raised to 29. See that? This is AR raised to 29. So, from there, clearly, maka-cancel yung A. Alright, maka-cancel yung A. And then, lowest exponent, so same base, subtract the exponent. So, what we're going to have here is R raised to 20. 49 minus 29 is R raised to 20. And, remember, so the operation is multiplication, so that's it. Okay? AR raised to 49 times R raised to 20 is just the same as AR raised to 69. And that AR raised to 69 is this equal to A sub 70. Now, so the question, which term 36 over 5 is? So the answer is 70th term. Alright, 70th term. See that? Okay, pretty simple, right? Alright, problem number 2. 3 numbers whose sum is 15 form an arithmetic sequence. If 1, 4, and 19 are added respectively, the resulting numbers form a geometric sequence. The question is, find the 3 numbers. Okay, so remember, the given here is a set of 3 numbers that forms an arithmetic sequence whose sum is 15. So since add number yan, so we usually denote the middle term as a single variable. Let's say A. Then, so since the third term, okay, so for you to attain that, you have to add a certain number. So that's the common difference. I'm going to add a D. So therefore, the third term is A plus D. So it follows the first term here should be A minus D. See that? Okay. Then the condition is the sum of the 3 numbers is 15. So from there, clearly, maka-cancel yung D, right? If we're going to add that, okay, maka-cancel yung D. So what we're going to have here is 3A equals 15 or A equals 5. See that? Okay, so therefore, the new sequence here will become 5 minus D, alright, 5 minus D, 5, and 5 plus D. Okay, next. It says here, you're going to add 1, 24 and 19. Okay. And after that, so the resulting number, it will form a geometric sequence. So therefore, okay, if I'm going to add 1 here on the first term, so that will become 6 minus d, right? Okay. Then 5, if I'm going to add 4, so that will become 9. And lastly, yung 5 plus d, if I'm going to add 19, that will become 24 plus d. Now, this one here will form a geometric sequence, right? Okay. So if, meaning to say, kung geometric sequence yan, okay, so we have this relation. So the second term over the first term, which is 6 minus d, is just the same as the third term, 24 plus d over the second term. Okay. Or manipulating it, I'm going to have 81 equals 24 times 6, so that's 144. Okay. 6d minus 24d, that's negative 18d. Alright, negative 18d minus d squared. Okay, equating it to 0, so I'm going to have d squared plus 18d. Okay, so 144 minus 81, so that's 63. So since so I'm going to transpose it, so this one will become negative 63. There you go. See that? Okay, so factorable yan. Okay, so therefore, so the factors of this one is d, okay, d plus 21 times d minus 3. See that? So if I'm going to add it, the sum is 18, the product is negative 63. So therefore, there are two values of the common difference, that is negative 21 and 3. See that? So, as for the question, find the three numbers, or there are two sets of numbers. Okay, two sets of numbers. Okay, so the first one, if d equals 3, so the number is r. Okay, if d is 3, so this one will become 2. Right? I'm substituting it here. 5. And then 5 plus 3. So that will be 8. See that? Okay. Lastly, if d equals negative 21, alright, if d equals negative 21, so substitute. 5 minus negative 21 is 26. Right? And of course, the middle term is 5. And then 5 minus 21, okay, 5 minus 21 is negative 16. Tama? 5, yeah, minus 21 is negative 16. There you go. So these are the two sets of numbers that will satisfy the given condition. Alright. Okay? So that's it. Let's have the last item in this episode, number 3. Okay? Three numbers form a geometric sequence whose sum is 14. If 6 is subtracted from the first number, 8 is added to the second, and 10 is subtracted from the third, the new number form an arithmetic sequence. The question is, what is the second number in the original sequence? Okay, so now, let me go back to number 2. So again, three numbers yan. This is how we represent a number that forms an arithmetic sequence. I started with the middle, and then add ka ng d, subtract ka ng d, right? Kung arithmetic. However, this time, geometric, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the middle number, so since tatlo ulit yan, the middle number is assert as a single variable, let's say a, then the third one is ar, right? So doing that, so yung first number ko should be a over r, so that the common ratio is r. See that? Okay, so the common ratio is r. So, ang sabi sa problem, so the sum of this is 14. Okay, the sum of these three numbers is 14. So, from here, from this equation, I can simplify this. A over r plus ar is equal to 14 minus 8. Okay, take note of this. Okay, now, anong sabi sa problem? Okay, using the second condition, sabi dito, if 6 is subtracted from the first number, alright, so that is yung a over r, if I'm going to subtract 6, alright, 8 is added to the second, so that will be a plus 8, and 10 is subtracted from the third number, which is AR. So, subtract ako ng 10. So, the new numbers form an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so this one, sabi sa problem, they form an arithmetic sequence. So, the question is, what is the second number? Okay, now, again, 3 numbers yan. Pag sinabing arithmetic sequence, so yung average nito is equal to A plus 8. Agree? Okay, so take note, in arithmetic sequence, diba? So, A sub 1 plus A sub 3 is equal over 2 is equal to, A sub 3 pala yan, over 2 is equal to A sub 2. Right? So, that's the concept that we're going to use. So, meaning to say, okay, so what I'm going to have here is that 2 times, dito na lang, alright, 2 times A plus 8, okay, is equal to A over R minus 6, okay, plus AR minus 10. See that? Okay, now take note of this. Okay, so again, bakit naging ganito? Because of arithmetic sequence. Okay, so now, take a look at this. A over R plus AR. Ano ba yung value niyan? So that's equivalent to 14 minus A. Right? Okay, so I'm going to substitute that. So, this one will become 2A plus 16. Okay, equals, so again, that's 14 minus A, right? 14 minus A minus 16. Okay, and that will be 2A plus 16 equals negative 2 minus A. See that? Combining like terms, so I'm going to have 3A equals negative 18. And clearly, A equals negative 6. Now, ang tanong, what is the second number? In fact, the second number is A, right? Okay, the second number is A. This is our original sequence, right? Again, this is our original sequence. So, this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. So, the second number is negative 6. Okay, there you go. So, I hope you learned something on this episode. So, don't forget to subscribe on my channel and feel free to share. Keep safe.